dear students, welcome to Geeta's classes. Now we are going to learn about generating functions. Actually, we are going to solve the recurrence relation using generating function method. So if you have the full idea of generating function, then only we can solve the recurrence relation using generating function method. Okay. So first let us see the definition of discrete numeric function. These are functions whose domain is the set of natural numbers, whose range is the set of real numbers. It is a function from natural numbers to real number system. For example, you can say ak is equal to 7k cube plus 1, where k greater than or equal to 0. Okay, this is a numeric function, discrete numeric function. Because k is taking the values, k is equal to k greater than or equal to 0 means 0, 1, 2, 3, etc. Okay. Similarly, bk is equal to 2k, where 0 less than or equal to k less than or equal to 11 and 3 per k minus 1 for k greater than 11. You can define any function like this. So ck is equal to minus 4 for k is equal to 3, 5, 7, 9. 0 otherwise. Only for 4 values it is defined. Okay. 0 otherwise. So these are all examples of discrete numeric function. And we can represent these numeric functions in another form called generating function. So an alternative way of representing the numeric functions is the generating function. Okay. So what do you mean by generating function? Very simple. It is no need to confuse there. It is very simple function. It is a power series only. The generating function for the sequence a0, a1, etc., ak of real numbers is the infinite series. Generally, we denote it by g of x is equal to a0 into x power 0. The meaning is x power 0. So, a1x plus a2x squared plus so on plus in general ak x power k plus etc. Did you understand? See, first term is a0, no? a0 you write as it is into x power 0. The meaning is x power 0. Second term is a1, right? So a1 into multiply with x. a2 into x squared and so on. ak into x power k and so on. Okay, this is an infinite series. This can be written in the form of sigma. Sigma k varies from 0 to infinity ak x power k. Any letter you can use, or you can write it as sigma. N varies from 0 to infinity a n x power n. This is the standard notation generally we write. Okay. So either a power a k or a r x power or a n x power n. Whatever variable you are writing here, that should be written here. Be careful in that. So which is called the ordinary generating function of ak. Okay. So now let us see some examples. Find the generating function of the numeric function. Find the generating function. Find the generating function of the numeric function 3 power 0, 3 power 1, 3 squared, 3 cube and so on. So how will you write actually g of x, right? G of x is the generating function. This is our a0, a1, a2, a3 and so on. So g of x is what? First number is 1. 3 power 0 is 1, a0. Plus a1 is what? 3 into x. Plus next a2 is 3 squared into x squared. Plus 3 cube, x cube plus etc. If you simplify, what will you get? It is 1. This is an binomial expansion, right? 1 minus 3x the whole power minus 1. Which is equal to 1 by 1 minus 3x, which is called this is our generating function. This is called the closed form of the generating function. This is called the closed form. This is open form and this is closed form of the generating function. If you can simplify and write it as a function of x. Okay. So next question, find the generating function of the numeric function an is equal to 7 into 2 power n. Please remember this is nothing but 3 power n, right? 3 power n from n varies from 0 to infinity, right? Now for 2 per n, 3 per n means we got 1 by 1 minus 3x. So 7 into 2 per n. How will you find out here? N greater than or equal to 0 is given. So how will you write any function name? You can have some capital letters of x you can write. Okay. And sometimes it need not be x also. Sometimes it can be y, z, any variable you can use. So 7 into, for 2 per n, how will you write this series? If you proceed as in the previous question, you will be getting 1 by 1 minus 2x. Okay. Actually here 7 into 2 power 0, or you can write like this: 7 into 2 power 0, 7 into 2 power 1, 7 into 2 squared, and so on. Because every term you will get 7, it can be taken outside. If you expand, you will be getting 1 by 1 minus 2x. Next question. If ak is equal to 3 power k plus 2, then what is, find the generating function. Find the generating function of ak. So ak can be written as 3 power k into 3 squared, that is 9 into 3 power k. As we have seen in the previous question, 9 can be kept outside into here a of x or g of x is equal to 9 into 1 by 1 minus 3x. Okay. Next question. If an is equal to 3 per n, bn is equal to 2 per n, with n greater than or equal to 0, find cn is equal to an into bn. Whenever you are given the product, you have to be careful. You cannot just multiply 3 per n into 2 per n, it will be wrong. Okay. So here we are going to find out the generating function of an separately, generating function of bn separately. Then you have to find out c of x, multiply them. From that you have to come back. See, for example, in the previous question we have seen 3 per 0, 3 per 1, 3 squared, and so on. Okay, this is actually 3 per n. What is the generating function of this? 1 by 1 minus 3x. This is the closed form. So if g of x is given like this, you should be able to find out an also. So g of x can be written as sigma, n varies from 0 to infinity, 3 per n into x per n. So whatever is the coefficient of x per n here, this is our sequence. Okay. So if the sequence is given, you should know how to write the this function, generating function. If the generating function is given, you should know how to write the sequence also. Okay. Reverse also you should be able to find out. Okay. So here Cn, and we have to multiply these two. Then from that we will find out the sequence. Okay. So here an is 3 per n. So we know a of x is equal to, let a of x be the generating function for 3 per n. So what is a of x? Already we have found out this to be 1 by 1 minus 3x. And b of x be the generating function of 2 per n, that is 1 by 1 minus 2x. Both of these things we have already found out. Okay. Now we want c of x. C of x is a of x into b of x, which is equal to 1 by 1 minus 3x into 1 by 1 minus 2x. Will you write this as 3 per n into 2 per n? Then we would have written here itself. No. So you are not supposed to do that. Since you have product here, what you have to do is you have to use partial fraction, that is a by 1 minus 3x plus b by 1 minus 2x. You have to find the values of a and b. Okay. So c of x is equal to 1 by 1 minus 3x into 1 by 1 minus 2x, which can be written as, using partial fractions, we have written 1 by 1 minus 3x plus, a by 1 minus 3x plus b by 1 minus 2x. I hope all of you know how to find out this. You have to take the LCM here. So you will be getting 1 minus 2x quickly. I will explain this. Plus 1 minus 3x into b. And in the right hand side, in this side, if you take 1 by 1 minus 3x into 1 by 1 minus 2x. Here also you will be getting in the denominator same. So this is equal to 1. Okay. So if you multiply, what will you get? A plus b is equal to 1, constant term, and you will be getting minus 2x a plus b is equal to 1. Yes, another one is minus 2a. Coefficient of x is 0 here in left hand side. You collect the coefficient of x from the right hand side. So minus 2a minus 3b is equal to 0. From this you can write b is equal to 1 minus a. Then if you substitute here, minus 2a minus 3 into 1 minus a is equal to 0. So minus 2a minus 3 plus 3a is equal to 0. That means 3 minus 2. So a is equal to 3. If a is equal to 3, b is equal to 1 minus 3, which is minus 2. Okay. Therefore, c of x is equal to a is what? 3. So 3 by 1 minus 3x, and minus 2, b is minus 2. So minus 2 by 1 minus 2x. Okay. So now you can write this is a generating function. This you can write it as 3 into sigma n varies from 0 to infinity 3 per n into x per n. Okay. Minus 2 into sigma n varies from 0 to infinity 2 per n into x per n. Right. So here c of x, this is our c of x. Therefore, what is asked? Cn. So Cn, Ck or Cn? Cn. Cn is equal to, from this, 3 into, you have to take only this term, a per n term. So 3 per n minus 2 into only this term is the sequence. So 2 per n. That is 3 per n plus 1 minus 2 per n plus 1 is our Cn. Okay. So if it is a product, be careful, don't write directly. Right. Next is find the generating function for the following sequences. Find the generating function for the sequence 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and so on. How will you find out what is the generating function? Immediately you have to write sigma n varies from 0 to infinity a n x per n. Okay, or a naught plus a1x plus a2x squared plus so on. So if you substitute, what will you get? This is equal to a naught is 1. So 1 plus a1 is what? 2x plus 3x squared plus 4x cube and so on. What is this generally? What is the expansion? This is binomial, using binomial 1 minus x the whole power minus 2. That is 1 by 1 minus x the whole squared. Okay. Now, next one. Similarly, 1 minus 2, 3 minus 4, 5 and so on. What is that? G of x, just 1 minus 2x plus 3x squared minus 4x cube and so on. In that case, you have to write 1 plus x the whole power, 1 plus x the whole power minus 2. But that is 1 by 1 plus x the whole square. Okay. Next is 0. Find the generating function of 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on. What is the generating function? This is a naught plus a1x plus a2x squared plus etc. Right? So what is a naught here? 0 plus what is a1 here? 1 into x plus what is a2? 2 into x squared. What will be the next term? 3 into x cube plus etc. Now that is x plus 0. You need not write that. X plus 2x squared plus 3x cube and so on. Right? So this is equal to, now x can be taken outside. So 1 plus 2x plus 3x squared plus etc. What is this? 1 plus 2x plus 3x squared etc. So x into 1 minus x the whole power minus 2. Right? That is x by 1 minus x the whole square. This is the closed form of the generating function. Okay. Similarly, you can find out for 0, 1, minus 2, 3, minus 4 and so on. What will be that? G of x will be equal to x by 1 plus x the whole square. If you proceed like this, right? Next is 9th question. So find the generating function for 1 squared, 2 squared, 3 squared and so on. 4 squared and so on. So what will be the generating function generally? It should be j of x is equal to a naught is 1 squared. So 1 squared, a1 x. So 2 squared into x plus 3 squared into x squared plus 4 squared into x cube and so on. The coefficients are 1 squared, 2 squared, etc. Can you find out can you simplify this? It will be difficult. So only for this we have to follow a different method. Okay. And this is not the unique method. If you can do in any other method, fine, no problem. So here we have already seen in the previous question from question 7. Question number 7. What is question number 7? 0, 1, 2, 3, etc. Right? So 0 plus x plus 2x squared plus 3x cube plus etc. is equal to, we have proved this to be x by 1 minus x the whole square, right? Now let this be equation number 1. Now differentiating both sides of 1 with respect to x. Differentiating, what will you get now? 0, anyway it is 0. So 1 plus 2 into 2x plus 3 into 3x squared plus next will be 4 into 4x cube plus etc. Right? So this is nothing but this is equal to, right hand side you have to write d by dx of x divided by 1 minus x the whole square. Right? So this will be 1 plus 2 squared into x plus 3 squared into x squared plus 4 squared into x cube x etc. Are you getting this? This is our required series, right, in the left hand side. But right hand side you have to differentiate. When you differentiate, what will you get? 1 minus x v squared in the u by, this is in the form of u by v. So v squared in the denominator and 1 minus x the whole squared. V into du by dx, that is 1 minus of u into 2 into 1 minus x. That is differentiate the denominator. 1 minus x into 1 minus will be there. So it will become plus. So this is equal to 1 minus x squared plus 2x minus 2x squared, right? 1 minus x the whole squared, sorry. 1 minus x the whole squared. Wait, let us write in the next page. 1 minus x squared. Required generating function is 1 minus x the whole squared minus x into plus x into 2 into 1 minus x. 2 into 1 minus x divided by 1 minus x the whole power 4. What is 1 minus x the whole squared? 1 plus x squared minus 2x, then plus 2x and minus 2x squared, right? Divided by 1 minus x the whole power 4. So here 2x and minus 2x will get cancelled and 1 plus x squared minus 2x. So 1 minus x squared divided by 1 minus x the whole power 4, which is equal to 1 plus x into 1 minus x divided by 1 minus x the whole power 4. So here 4 will become 3, 1 minus x will get cancelled. So 1 plus x divided by 1 minus x the whole cube is our required generating function. Okay, 1 plus x divided by 1 minus x the whole cube. Let us do one more problem. Find the generating function of question number 10. Find the generating function of 0, 2, 6, 12, 20, 30 and so on. Okay. What is our generating function? Either you can write a of x or b of x, anything. G of x. Generally we write g of x. So n varies from 0 to infinity an x power n, right? So a1 is 0. So 0 plus 2 into x plus 6 into x squared plus 12x cube plus and so on. So what is common here? 2x is common in all the terms, right? So let us take 2x outside. So 1 plus 2x, I have taken it outside. So remaining is 3x, sorry. 2 I have taken, this is 6, so 3x plus 12x cube. 2x I have taken, so remaining is 6x squared, right? One more term, let us write 12x cube, so it will be 20x power 4 plus etc. So next term will be 2x, I have taken it outside, so 10x cube plus etc. Do you know this expansion is what? 1 minus x the whole power minus 3. This is equal to 2x divided by 1 minus x the whole cube. Okay, this is the generating function. So now we are going to use this generating function for solving the recurrence relation. That we'll see in the next class. Okay. Thank you so much for listening.